Hey, yo, happy 420, y'all. You guys are early birds. You get an extra chance at these white lists for Crow Swap. Tweet out the room, and you're still in. Don't tell these guys, though. All right, all right. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Lock your windows, close your doors. It's small. Yeah. My man Imp left a at my crib.
Whoa.
Turned himself in, he had to do a bid. I won a 3, he be home the end of 93. I'm ready to get this paper, G. You with me? Right? My pockets looking kind of tight. And I'm stressed. Yo, Biggie, let me get the vest. No need for that.
All right. Natalie's not here, so we can play the original.
Yeah.
That was a close one.
Motherfuckers better know.
Hey, that is crawling.
Lock your windows, close your doors. It's small. Yeah. My man Imp left a tech and a 9 at my crib. Turned himself in, he had to do a bid. I won a 3, he be home the end of 93. I'm ready to get this paper, G.
You
with
feel
me? Motherfucking right. My pockets looking kind of tight. And I'm stressed. Yo, Biggie, let me get the vest. No need for that. Just grab the fucking gap. The first pocket that's fat. The tech is to his back. Word is born, I'ma smoke him. Yo, don't fake no move. What? Treat it like boxing. Stick and move. Stick and move. You ain't got to explain shit. I've been robbing motherfuckers since the slave shit. With the same clip and the same 4-5, 2-point blank, a motherfucker sure to die. That's my word. Nigga even try to go guard. Have his mother singing It's So Hard. Yes, love. Love your fucking attitude. Because the nigga play pussy, that's the nigga that's getting screwed and bruised up. From the pistol whipping, wets on the neck from the necklace stripping. Then I'm dipping up the block and I'm robbing bitches too. Up the herringbones and bamboos. I wouldn't give a fuck if you're in there. Give me the baby rings and the #1 mom pendant. I slamming niggas like Shaquille. Shit is real. When it's time to eat a meal, I rob and steal. Cause Mom Duke ain't giving me shit. So for the bread and butter, I leave niggas in the gutter. Word the mother. I'm dangerous. Crazier than a bag of fucking angel dust. When I bust my gap, motherfuckers take dirt naps. I'm all that and a dime sack. Where the paper at?
All right, where the paper at? All right. Give me the loot. What's going down, everybody? It's still Monday, but I have been trying to find a good space today. Please come up here and tell me if you found one. God damn. It's a sad day when you can't even like sit through the spaces that used to be exciting. They're still talking about that shit. Our dog, here we go. Tell me something good. What's up, bro?
Today are dry and dead. No joke.
No joke, huh? I didn't want them to eat each other alive, dude. I thought the whole vibe over there was like, hey, everybody can run spaces at the same time and it doesn't matter. But like deep down, they care. Like they care. There's a lot of
Today, a lot of the spaces I'm finding are there's a lot of laundry being aired out today, bro.
yeah, because there's like a ripple effect when everybody's in the same space, right? So between the two spaces, between Frank and Alex, that was like probably at least 2,000 real people, and that's everybody. So then that vibe just spreads, and now everybody's like trying to air each other out. Luckily, we took care of that a long time ago around here, so we got nothing to air out unless you guys found something new. Um, I honestly didn't know all that stuff going on behind the scenes over there. So maybe Maybe that was interesting. I don't know. VC money is in everything on Ethereum. Solana though, that's kind of interesting. What's up, Murph?
What up, boss? How'd it go?
Hey, you tell me, buddy.
Um, I mailed Bob out. He should arrive around Thursday, they said.
Oh, so what they were saying this morning was that if you're going to transfer a seed phrase between people, do it in 3 separate tranches. And I guess that means send forwards one way, forwards another way, and forwards a third way.
Yeah, I caught the end of it, and then I texted you that, and then I went back and listened to it because, of course, you respond pretty quickly. And then I was like, yeah, fuck it. Let's just stay safe and do it this way.
Old school, baby. But
plus there's I put a little something nice in there that I was going to give you in Virginia, but you weren't there, so
I fucked up. Everybody knows.
No, you're good. No, you're good. But I brought gifts, so I put yours in there with a little note to explain what they're for.
What a guy, this guy. Did everybody see the news from the steakhouse?
Hell yeah, about the LPs. Oh,
Yep. Farms is the word right now. Everybody's getting their farms together, and I like it. Get your grass hat on like the old days.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. How about that Thunder Farm Voodoo? Where you at, Voodoo?
I got to get Voodoo in here. I got to get Chill.Crow said he was coming in. God, it must have been either today or yesterday. But I'm trying to get the lowdown on spaceship finance. This one is hard to figure out. Keeps changing.
Bro, did you pull out that 200?
200 what?
You posted something on the Discord, and I was like, boy, you better take profit.
Oh, no, I started with 200 yesterday because I started all over again. I took everything off Polygon and put it into Thunder Crow. And I started with $200 on Xship and turned it into 11 in a day.
Yeah, you better get that 200 back and let the shit ride.
Well, that's the thing is I sold a bunch of it when XUSD was at $1.67, and I think it's at $1.73 right now. That motherfucker won't just come back down. But I think they're getting a hold of it. I don't know what's going on with XUSD emissions. It should have been more than 24 hours. 24 hours wasn't enough. You want to get it down to $1. That's the whole point. But we're still at $1.70. What about board candy? Yesterday I heard that Scratch Candy was the big payout. So I made a pair and put it in there, but my Candy Crow is still making more than that. Or my
I saw this morning that they did the the staking of the NFTs, which I thought was going to be boosters, but I kind of did a little bit of head math while I was smoking my morning bowl. So forgive me if I'm wrong, but it looks like the minted payout is more than you get with the candy.
Hey man, these are things that we need to bring to the attention of our group here, because I forget sometimes that we need to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Because if you stake them, you're not getting that minted reward. So.
Right. And those minted rewards have been pretty sweet recently. I've been making like 8 minted a day.
Yep.
for not even listing that many NFTs. So I don't know when that one's gonna come down, but
what's your strategy as far as harvesting that, and then how do you leave it in all 4 separate pools, or do you shove it all in the 4-year like I do?
I shove it all in the 4-year, like I told
You make
everybody
me
to do.
say.
Bro, that one I've been saying day after day. Everybody needs to. I was saying that when it was at 450%. So people definitely listened. And then there were people like Omen, and a lot of people in the past month have come in here and said that like they bought Minted as a token. They didn't buy it pre-launch, and they bought bags of it.
So I bought it at pre-launch, and then, or no, I didn't pre-sale it. I bought it at launch. It went up. I sold it. It went back down. I bought it again, and then I staked it for 4 years, and it's been riding pretty well.
Yeah, the 4 year is the way to go, especially since all these pre-sales seem to be requiring the XVVS lockup. So 4 years there, 4 years on Minted. I don't know about MMF. What do you say, Mints? What's up with this VMMF?
Man, I've gotten into it, but I haven't. Like, I just have mine sitting there. I don't even think I'm earning right now with it, which sucks.
No, that's the thing, is I think it's supposed to just earn on its own.
Nah, you have to. I'm pretty sure you have to. They have like certain time periods, and you have to commit it to a certain thing, and then those time periods end, and you have to recommit it, like to what your earnings have to be. Have you gone and messed around with it at all?
Yeah, I've been messing around with it. It's the hardest one to figure out of all these 4 year stakes. Like Minted is the simplest, then VVS, and then MMF is just like, what am I doing over here?
Wait, so you did a 4-year? You committed your shit to 4 years with them?
Well, yeah, the amount of days that I typed in when I first got it ended up being 4 years. It was like 2000. No, it was like, what was it, 1700 days or something?
Wow.
Or 1400 days. There was a maximum amount of days that you could lock it for. So I did it for that. $365.
That's 48 months times 30 days.
1460. Yeah, it was 1460.
1460. It's okay. That's 20 days over 4 years.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying. 1440.
No, that's probably about right. Anyway, I did 48 months times 30 days is 1440.
365 times 4. Did we come up with different numbers?
No, we did. 1460. 365 times 4 is 1460, but 48 months times 30 days is 1440. Weird. Leap year? No, it's only one day.
Yeah, no. 12 times 30 is 360, and there's 365 days in a year.
365.
You can't do 12 times 30 because the days are different. The months are all different.
Oh yeah, 28 days. Yeah, 31, 30. Gotcha.
It's cool, Murph. We all.
Shut up. I got 5 years on you and quite a bit of hours behind me.
Yeah, working on Sundays that long, and it was leap day or whatever, daylight savings day.
Oh yeah, yesterday sucked.
Yeah. I've been feeling a little out of it. Or tired. Just tired.
Hey, was it officially the last one or not?
Was what?
Was that officially the last daylight savings time day?
No, they faked us out again, dude.
Ooh.
That's the second time.
I heard that the spring forward is going to be the last one.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I don't know, but that's what I heard today, actually.
I heard it didn't pass the Senate or something, and we got excited when it passed Congress.
Yeah, I don't know. I try not to pay attention to them up there.
Fuck them up there. Oh my god. What's up, Bach? Where you been, baby?
Hey, what's up, Alpha? How you doing, bro?
What do you take the weekends off like a slacker?
Nah, bro. I had to actually do some work. So I wasn't on Twitter for a bit. Nah, dude. I just wanted to come up here. How you been, man?
Great, living the dream.
Yeah, dude. What's how you feeling about this whole drama, dude? Like,
It's
thinking
wild
about
to me. I didn't think that they would eat each other that bad.
damn, like
they're
talking
making
about Crow being bad. Like, holy fuck, Solana.
They're making us look good, right?
Dude, the Utes and the fucking D gods, dude, they're just tumbling, dude. Like,
I haven't watched the numbers, but I was listening to Frank a little bit last night, and I was like, whoa.
Frank fucked up, though, in my opinion.
This dude has lost
yeah,
control,
dude. And I think the space was super botted, bro, because there was like, you know how like you
definitely, and they were blaming it on Alex. They're like, Alex is botting our space. We're not doing it. It's like, you guys have lost. You've lost.
Yeah. Yeah, no, dude, it was just funny, bro. I jumped in there. It's fucking hilarious, but nah, dude. On my side, everything's good, bro. We're working on kind of bringing some energy back to Bach. But how's Thunder, bro? How's everything going on the jungle side?
Thunder is banging, man. Thunder is pumping. I saw people are minting Thunder Bach NFTs still. That's cool.
Yeah, bro, it's still providing 400% APR, bro.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Just does what it does.
Can you tell everybody out there for the projects, especially the dexes and tokens out there, why aren't you scared to pair up with Thunder and pay out in Bach? Why does that not scare you?
Because I believe in you, Alpha. Like, you're here every fucking day, bro. One day or another, the bull market is gonna come back in, and I think your Thunder your token's gonna pump or has some sort of stability. So I know some people say I did it to snipe your token and steal all your liquidity. I that's far from the truth. They're just slandering my name. It's just the same thing that's going on with Alex, bro. Just speaking a lot of shit. But yeah.
Yeah, but see, I've never let the talk get in between us.
Yeah.
All right, not recently.
No. But dude, I mean, you see the blockchain, bro. I mean, anytime that a arbitrage opportunity happens,
that DOD bot, that bot that ends in DOD, that dude is not cool, dude. He's always hitting them low liquidity pools, and I'm like, when I find this dude, I'm gonna get this dude.
Look, you gotta understand, bro. Somebody has to do it, bro. It's like the janitor at a store or at a restaurant. Somebody just has to do it, clean up the trash, and make things right. And
I don't mind the trash cleaners. In fact, I've always said this. I just hate the ones that snipe you on latency. And put in a buy before you and a sell after you. I don't like those ones.
Yeah, man. I mean, sometimes we don't like things, but it's just the way it is.
I know.
But what's the alpha? What's going on in Crow, bro? I haven't been looking at the blockchain. Let me see what the top NFTs are for today on Crow.
Well, first of all, before Crow started falling today, it was doing pretty well. We were back up to like 12.3 or something like that. 12, almost. In fact, we might have gone over 12.5 again.
It looks like the top traded NFT today is Board Candy. Looks like that started their staking thing.
Hey.
A bunch of people are staking and withdrawing.
Oh, staking and withdrawing. Wait, the most what NFT?
The most like traded or transferred activity NFT on the blockchain today is Board Candy.
That's an interesting metric to go off of.
It's just activity,
the
like
amount
people
of
are doing
activity,
something.
the transactions. Because even listing is a transaction, isn't it?
It only considers when an NFT moves from one place to another.
Yeah, but with some of these NFT marketplaces, listing it is moving it from one place to another.
Well, on Crossy, that's the only marketplace.
Hey, Bach. Got him.
But pretty soon we're gonna upgrade to Crossy 2.0.
Yeah, when is that?
Pretty soon.
Pretty soon. All right.
I'm working on it. I don't want to give any timelines or dates. I think we have dropped some dates and timelines, but it's probably gonna be sooner than that. But what's gonna be pretty cool about it is gonna be signature. I think there's only 2 marketplaces currently that implement signature listing, which is Minted and Tofu. So I think with upgrading it to that, we're gonna kind of jump in to be the third marketplace.
Yeah, I like that better. I like the way they do it.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Signature signing, it does save you gas fee because you just have to do set approval for all, and then and you're kind of off to the races. You have to just keep making signatures. So it is a good implementation. I think I've told you before, Alpha. Like the main reason I did Crossy that way was just as a big troll to Bisous Bay. But you know, we're a little bit more grown up, and we'll implement something that the market wants.
I forgot it was a troll, but so was Dogecoin.
It's the biggest troll.
Yeah,
I remember. I used to laugh about this shit all the time because like people would be on the Bisous Bay and they'll be like, no, people, yeah, they'll try to buy an NFT that's listed on Crossy and it's not there anymore, and it's like, I don't know. It was good old days, right?
Good old days.
Yeah.
Good old days. Let me tell you about the good old days. Let me tell you.
Hey, what's up, our dog?
That it was all so simple.
Not too much, Bog, bro. I'm just pulling in from work myself. But I just had a question, bro. How many founding members passes did you guys end up minting out for those that will be able to take advantage of, Pro 2.0?
Yeah, what was that? 500.
It was originally 500, but I don't think they like. I think
No, I think it was originally 1,000, right? I think it was originally 1,000, and then they cut it to 500. I think we lost him.
Yeah, I must have lost him. It's all good. I'm sure he'll answer it in a minute.
Yeah, I'll get it back up here. Hold on, let me boot him. Can you believe that it was all so simple? Monk's up here. What's up, Monk?
Hey, what's happening, everybody? No, sorry, I have my son through the weekdays and stuff. Just got him in the car. Got to go grocery shopping. But I did pin a thing on top for everybody like and share the room to win an ETH mug. If you can do a Twitter, and me their rocks, I can send it out to them.
God damn, I'm losing everybody. They're dropping like flies.
Can you hear me?
It's like Normandy up here. Yeah.
A Twitter picker? I can do a Twitter picker.
Got to be in the room when you do it. So send me a message. I'll try to come in and back. Appreciate you guys.
We'll be
We'll
here,
just
bro.
pop back in and let us know when to roll it.
We got Sweeps won't let the flag hit the ground.
Nope.
Bach drops down, Sweeps pops
up.
What's
popping up like crazy. Alpha, how's it going? Everybody, how you doing? So it's 1,000 Crossy founding members. So it was reduced from 2,000. Yeah. So we cut it in half.
I was way off. We were both way off. Thank you, Sweeps.
All good, my guy.
I was listening back to what was it, yesterday? Day before? Last time you were here. I apologize, bro. I was being rude. There's no reason to talk to you like that.
No, it's all good, Alpha. I appreciate you, man. Thanks.
I get carried away. I don't want to end up like Alex. Don't fucking turn on me, people. I'm sorry for yelling at you. Hey, how we doing? Crossy's down there. Everybody's busy retweeting, trying to win Monk Finance. Monk Finance has been off to a awesome start. They really hit the ground running. And the payment system doesn't even go live until Friday, right? We got to get We got to get G back up here later. Mince, did we already talk about the MMA? I mean the AMA yesterday? I probably lost him too. Sweeps, you're all I got, babe.
Hey! I'm just playing. Yeah, Monk's killing it. So essentially, they're gonna have sort of like a Uber type, like pick your job type thing for shilling. It's gonna be really, really cool, almost like a job board type thing. Oh, I think Bach's up here as well.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, it's gonna be neat. I can't wait to see like how the implementation works. Oh, sorry, Bach.
Oh no, what's up, Sweeper, dude? No, I don't know what's going on, but Twitter just like kicked me off. But I'm back. But R Dog, I don't know. I feel like you're about to tell me something. Maybe you already said it, or you already passed. Alpha, do you know what it was?
He was asking about the founding members, and Sweeps came up and answered.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, this is why you have a team.
Any other big changes around here?
Yeah, no, I guess the other kind of topic at hand too, and I guess if people want to know Bach news, so we're gonna be handling the Anubis rug situation. I mean, we're already pretty much handling it. The floor price is back to our like rug, like offer, like to it. So like, there's been like a lot of controversy in my world, I guess, in Bach world, but people are really pissed off that we're not providing a quote unquote full on refund to the project. And when I created Chronos Bay, it was based on the 7% that we collect on all the different collections that launch for us to provide the full refund. But also in hand, we talk with the project, we see where they're at, and we actually vet them, to mitigate risk, right? But at the same time, you can't be perfect. An event always fucking happens. And the Anubis project was a pretty strong project. You had like a real team of 3 from Italy. They launched their Anubis collection first on Ethereum. Really good art. They proved their IP that it was original. We did all the work they were supposed to do, right? But they ended up like, I don't even know how to call it a rug, but I think it ended up being that they launched the collection, they had the NFT, everybody had the NFT, and they just like the people wanted more things to like. It's like I've noticed with NFTs is like when you're the NFT founder, right? You're like the person on the project. You're kind of playing this constant game of keeping like the value.
Well, here's
high.
what I've noticed. I've noticed that projects that don't at least meet their community before the mint, I don't know if that ever worked out.
The Anubis team, they met their community. The Discord was strong. It's just that at a certain point, I remember like I went back to my messages. The Anubis team was like, we don't know what more to do. Like, it was more to them like they just like can this be it? Like, can we just not do any more? And it's always a no. It's like
that's such a strange. I mean,
because
that's such a strange thing for any project to ask.
If I show you the Anubis, right? Because we review the rugs, right? Supposed rugs, because rug is a really hard thing to define. But we looked at their thing that they released their NFT, they minted out, they did all their giveaway, and that was part of their roadmap. They came out with I think it was like the Anubis pets or like these other side collections. They came out with that, and at a certain point, it was just like, one, they say they ran out of money.
Hold on. So you're saying the roadmap was literally like a short-term roadmap?
It was a very short thing. It was just the Anubis collection. I like that. I liked it based on the art.
No, but you know how we're always like, fuck the art. I'm talking project-wise, right? Like when people buy NFTs that have roadmaps, so we're not talking art, so we'll leave it out.
Yeah.
When people are buying projects,
roadmap based,
they're all expecting, whether it's talked about or not, they're all expecting like a long future. Let's just put it that way, like a long future with the NFT and the benefits that it's going to give them. I don't think anybody goes into it like this NFT is going to give me benefits for a short period of time and then it's just going to be a picture. Right?
Look, like I can read you the roadmap because I still have it, right? So they made a Medium. I made them make the Medium article and they wrote their roadmap. Their roadmap was this: Little Anubis is a project.
No, but you understand what I'm saying, right? Or am I crazy?
No, I think that there's a point that, okay, what if you do meet your roadmap, but the founders, the voices, don't want to do the work anymore?
Of course, that's crazy. Then the
will
community
make
has to take over, I guess.
Because, right, if Alpha, you disappeared out of nowhere, Thunder token will probably go to zero, right?
Well, this is the thing, though, is like it's a natural progression for a project in Web3. So again, we're talking roadmap projects. It's a natural progression for them to build a strong community and then decentralize as a leadership structure into a DAO or a DAO-like structure. You know what I mean? Where the community would start to govern. The founders could step away if they wanted to, but like I've never ever heard of it like going down well when a founder says, I'm done. I'm done.
So, I talked to the team, Sweeper, Ellis, about the whole point of like this rug insurance, what it could mean, right? And I think, I'm not going to lie, I think we use very strong language on the site and we need to rectify that. But I think part of that rug insurance that we can provide is like what an NFT is just a contract at the end of the day, right? It's a fucking contract with token.
Oh, are you saying because the rug insurance policy was that, well, basically they had to complete their roadmap.
Yeah, they have to complete their roadmap. If they don't, we essentially need to keep it to have value. So what that's what we're gonna do.
That needs to be rewritten because after you complete your roadmap, the next thing to do is make another roadmap.
No, apart from Chronos Bay, I think what we're gonna take on is just to be the backstop liquidity of the floor price, right? So like anytime someone lists these NFTs for less than what our offer price is, so we're offering 100 crore for all of them. So if you have these NFTs, we have 100 crore for you. And they had two prices when they minted. They minted with Coyote mint for 100 crore, or the public mint price was 150 crore. We want to be at 150 crore, but there was a lot of people that minted at 100 crore with those Coyotes. So 100 crore, we're going to keep that at the floor price, or if you want to convert them directly, you can just have 10 NFTs and we'll give you 1,000 crore, right? And that's what we're going to do from our words on the website, and we're implementing that today. That's why the floor price of the Anubis is 100 crore. And
wait, it's 100 crore because what?
So the sell price of the Anubis was 100 crore for Coyote mints. So if you had a Coyote NFT, you can mint it for 100 crore. Or the public mint was 150 crore. But only about 10% of people paid 150 crore for it. The rest of the mint was all Coyote mints. And then the whitelist, I believe, was 75 crore. So some people got it for 75 crore. So we're going to go just 100 crore. And that's our rug insurance offer. Like imagine
is to make the floor price 100 crore.
100 crore, no matter what.
Yeah. Oh, and it already is.
It already is. So we swept all the NFTs that were selling.
That's what I'm asking. You swept the floor. Okay.
Yeah. And any NFT that gets pushed down, it just goes back to 100 crore. It's automatic. I wrote a script that just.
Okay, but again, either you guys need to tell me, either I'm crazy, or people don't want an artificial floor price. They want a project that is long term.
So no, on our end, we're not the project people. We're Chronos Bay, right? We're the
I know. I'm not.
Our word.
I know you're used to people accusing you of things, Bach. I am not accusing you of things. No, I'm just trying to figure shit out.
I don't know what these projects want, right? Because dude, I've worked with so many projects that wanted to launch on Chronos. I think that's been really our business model on Bach, right? Because we have Chronos Bay.
And do you ask them if they're like?
Well, the thing we love about Crossy Drop is anonymous. Anyone could just jump on there and just like push their project out, and it's up to people to decide if they trust that project or not, right? It's not up to us. But Kronos Bay, we were intimate with these
It's
people.
different, yeah.
You know, we broke bread, you know, and we talked about goals and aspirations, you know.
And did you talk about long-term vision?
100%, bro. But you have to understand,
So then they changed.
at the point that we launched Kronos Bay was the peak old bull, bro. This is
I
like
know, but
April.
I'm not talking about Kronos Bay. I'm just talking about NFT projects. Like,
in general,
we're on the same page, like, about long-term vision. You said you talked to these guys ahead of time because they're Kronos Bay launched. So you talked about long-term vision. So they must have said they had a long-term vision, which means they changed their mind.
They completely changed their mind, bro.
Okay, that's where it gets fucked up.
Because you know why they said those things then because it felt good, right? Like markets is up, transactions on Kronos was like crazy. People were like, "Holy shit, we're gonna take off. Let's just get in this and get on, right?" And it's like, and we get it, but at the same time, part of the consideration of launching on Kronos Bay was
we don't get it. We're not into like launch because the money's good. We're into launch because you have a long-term vision, and these guys fucking lied about it.
You can say that right now, right? And then things completely change.
Things did change, bro. We launched in April.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, right? So, and I'm not saying 100% of people are going to be like you, but you may have 10% of people that they can't take that, right? They can't do what it is, or literally the project is just trash. Like people just don't like it. Like we supported Crow Dicks, right? That was one of Moon's project, right? And
I told you.
People minted it.
I told you, bro.
I know, but dude, that wasn't really our point. I think we want. I like.
It's my point. Nobody listens to me.
No, dude. I understand, but there's a few people that like it. There's people that don't. And we had other projects minted out, and they're good floor value, some free NFTs, and I don't know, bro. I'm just. But what we're gonna do is just make sure that everybody doesn't lose any money on Anubis, and if people are
that's good, man. That's good. That's a lot better than anybody else is doing, to tell you the truth. Okay, I bought my who do I hate right now? Oh, those mongoose. So the mongoose minted on a Bisous. This was, I guess, pre KYC. Do they have any type of insurance beyond the KYC thing?
I don't think so, bro. People have to also understand, right? You're buying a high risk asset with low liquidity. You know, it's I don't know.
NFTs.
Yeah, like got to be careful. But
I'm working out whatever the hell I'm working out with them right now as a project because they have given up and they asked the community whether they wanted a refund or they wanted them to throw everything they got at marketing. And I'm pretty sure everybody chose refund. So what I'm saying is for you guys to do it as a platform is commendable. So there's no need to be on the defense. I'm just calling out all the bullshit in general where people get into the game without a long-term vision, or even worse, pretend like they have a long-term vision.
For me, Alpha personally, the reason I'm not like I'm not out there doxxed on Web3 is right. It's like people just love to threaten you, bro. Like you know, and it's I'm not saying it's like cool or not cool, right? But sometimes like it's real passive, like even in these chats, right? Like I've been in these chats and someone just said like just oh man, for me out there in real life, you know, I'll fucking fuck you up or shit like that. Like I don't know. I have a family. I have people I love, and I don't want this whole shit that I'm doing here with Bach to affect like anybody that I know of.
I don't know how we got here.
Yeah. No. But what I was saying is that like the reason why I mention all this is because like literally, bro, people threaten me, bro. Like with the staking pools, like they're like staking fee is too high. Like fuck you and your family. Like I should dock some of these Discord chats.
Bro, we're trying to avoid this whole vibe in here, though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. But what I'm saying personally, I think like that's why I kind of like this persona that I'm at here. Like, I'm not public, but I'm working like 100% into these projects, right? I'm trying to make sure that there's success that happens, no matter the size of it. It could be with 100 plus, holders, or just 10 or 20,
Yeah.
And
I mean, bro, to me, you prove it every day with your actions. That's why we've been cool ever since you came in here. The rest of them, there's like an anxiety. It's almost like they're waiting for the other boot to drop, and it just never does. But I don't want that to, get in the way of what we're trying to build here, especially what you and I are trying to build together. That is a serious distraction. A serious distraction.
yeah,
So
no, that's
people
why
need to chill.
that's why I think the rug insurance, we just want to kind of get that, make sure all the claims of people that wanted the rug insurance is done.
Oh yeah,
And then
first priority.
we're gonna revamp Kronos Bay to be something else, like a more launch pad, because like my original idea for Kronos Bay was to provide a lot of value for the coyotes. So like, if we can kind of create Kronos Bay to be this kind of DApp that requires you to have those coyotes and requires you to kind of get access to all the tools. Because I'm noticing, I don't know if you've noticed it, Alpha, but a bunch of people are launching tokens every time. There's like, I don't want to say all these names, but there's so many different low liquidity pumps token. And I think, I don't know if you were in BSC or any other networks, but this always happens.
No, I didn't do BSC. And we had a little pump of shitcoins back in December, January.
Yeah, but these ones are these ones are
chilled
different
out.
though. These ones are like the ones like the degen coin, right? For example, because shout out to
you mean
Ray.
people in here made them?
Yeah, they're like $800 liquidity. Somebody buys $200, it goes up like 900% or something. Like just crazy. Like, but it's just fun though. It's like literally gambling. Don't buy these tokens thinking you're gonna. But if you're lucky, right, you buy it at the right time before everybody else buys it, your $100 can turn into like, I don't know, $1,000. But after you sell it, it fucking dumps. But
we've seen it happen.
But what I'm saying is, like, on the economic side of it, right? So if you have like a lot of people launching this, then maybe you create like a platform where it's super easy. You can just choose your, whatever tokens you want, whatever numbers of supply or vesting things.
And they already have that.
Yeah, I know. I know they already have that.
But you want to build it?
Yeah, I was thinking about just launching that on Kronos Bay and just.
You know what I would like more from the box side of things? I don't know if I've ever told you this, but I don't know why there isn't a way to make liquidity outside of the NFTs, like on the exchange. I know it's just an aggregator, but isn't there a way to aggregate liquidity?
Adding liquidity everywhere?
Speaking of which, bro, if you could build that for Thunder, like, that would be epic. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, an aggregator for liquidity. Since we're on 6 dexes with enough liquidity to trade.
That's actually pretty easy. Like maybe like a little dashboard.
Show me how easy it is, bro. We could put it into a DApp, and it's just like they can make LP and they can put it in any of the dexes.
In a bigger like scale of it, like you could just put whatever token ID, or maybe you can see a white list of tokens you can kind of check out. Because I think Scratch is also on like different dexes as well. But yeah, no, dude, that's actually a good idea.
Especially if it was like a DEX aggregator mixed with an LP aggregator, where it would make the LPs through a zap function in the lowest, price impact pool, or the best deal, or whatever you want to call it. Get you the best deal, and then put it in the best pool.
Yeah,
that would be pretty. That would be groundbreaking. And I would like to fund it through Thunder Labs, bro.
You have Thunder Labs now?
Yeah.
Dude, that's pretty cool.
I just made it.
Or you just made that up? Or
You didn't make that shit up.
Yep.
No, that's not. Yeah, that's not a hard implementation at all, dude. It's pretty easy to quote all the prices on different
because
dexes.
a lot of people are making tokens. A lot of people made dexes last month. But
dude, when are they gonna do?
I'm an aggregator. You're an aggregator. We should aggregate.
When are they gonna do Candy Thunder?
They are. We don't get me a Murph started. Jesus.
I'm checking it out. I'm like, holy shit.
Thunder Crow and Thunder Candy, they're both coming.
Your top liquidity pair is on Candy now, right?
Yes, sir. Nice fat liquidity pool over there, Bach. Waiting for your nice big buy you've been waiting to make.
Yeah, bro. We're evaluating, bro. We're looking at the prices.
Enhance. Hank is up here. Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
Chilling. Look at this crowd. We got my token homies up here. We got Baby Joey, Bach, Hank, Sweeps, and Ellis. And my tokenomics guru, Murphy.
Don't be slapping me with that bullshit.
What's going on, y'all?
Crazy question, Elva. Do you know what's going on with the XVVS and the Chronos ID thing? It's like coming up. Oh, okay. It was for that their new Crow ID token.
Is the Chronos ID domain service. The the Chronos Accelerator or Chronos Labs backed domain project that came in here, and all right, let's call it what it is. They kind of blew CNS out of the water, which is too bad because CNS and Ibisu is teamed up, and they're the grassroots, man. We can't forget like who's grassroots and who's. We might as well just call it VC.
I saw Schwiz was saying that he wanted to launch a Bisu's Bay token.
Yeah, he's been waiting. We talked about it in New York when I was there.
Yeah. Gets dicey though, because is he from Kansas City?
Oh, bro, that's always the first thing you go to.
No, dude, you didn't hear the
news
this
you're
morning?
launching a token, huh? Where do you live?
You didn't hear the news this morning, dude?
There's always news coming out.
No, the SEC won a case against this token.
I know. Someone DM'd me at 3:00 in the morning with all the paperwork, and I read it.
Yeah, it was like, holy fuck. God damn it, dude.
It's a lot. It's a lot to read. It's also not definitive. They never have been.
I feel like they could just
recommendations are not regulations. That's all I walked away from.
No, but dude, the judge set precedent in that case by saying that. Just they can go after a lot of projects.
Yeah, but judicial precedence is not regulation either. It's.
I know, but look, the thing is though, look, you have to understand if the SEC comes after you, that's just a burden on you now, right? You have to pay lawyer fees.
Right. So it's always who makes the first move. And they don't make the first move unless A, you fuck up big time, or B, you make too much money, which I guess is fucking up big time. So those are the two things you have to avoid. And I've been saying the first thing the whole time. Just show up every day, do what you're good at, be good to the people around you, and you're going to make it. Don't fuck it up. Don't shoot yourself in the foot. This is like a marathon, not a sprint. Speaking of which, chill. Help me out, bro. I've been sprinting back and forth on Spaceship. Now there's a new website. I got tabs open. I'm trying to swap My stable coin is back up to $1.75. I don't know what I'm doing, man.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
What's
up with you, bro? Yeah, man, dude.
Trust me, I've been doing all right. I told these guys I turned 2 bills into 1,100.
There you go.
That's how Sunday you do to it. Monday. Yeah.
That's how you do it. Nah, it's been, we try to react quickly when we see something. So we just don't want to, we want to make sure that everything's sustainable. Everything's like, it's not just going to come crashing down. In the case of X-Ship, right? That was just, the move needed to be made as soon as possible because the biggest problem was the low liquidity on X-Share. So you peg X-Ship to it, and now it's just going to just dilute the value. Prices are going to fall, and then because our synthetic products are connected to that, then all the synthetic assets are going to fall with it, and then the whole thing would have came crashing down. So had we not made that move, like, the protocol would have, continued on for some time, but, it's just it's not sustainable, and the prices would have continued to tumble. So that's why we're like, all right, well, time to put in, like, legit over the course of this entire weekend, we probably put in a good 40 plus hours the last, like, three days or so.
It shows, man. That thing has been changing. Every day I go on there, it's different.
We just try to make improvements when we see improvements need to be made, man. So
yeah, man. And like I said, I'm getting good at this. I lucked out when it was VVS first day, but this one, you told me about it, so I was relatively early, and I know what I'm doing enough to the point where I avoided getting burned in any of the big drops or any of the big changes. What I'm wondering is, and I haven't talked about this in here at all, so I'm just wondering, me to you, do you think there was enough communication either between the team and the community or on the page through pop-ups or whatever, banners, about how long the pools were going to last, and the fact that, that X-Ship you're not going to get back?
Yeah, for sure. So we encourage, like, in the Telegram and the Discord, like, you should see it, especially in TG, because that's where a lot of us are active. But we posted our Medium article, and we literally was just like, guys, like, there's a lot of changes, and to, like, go in there and to answer questions, like, one at a time, like, basically writing it all out on a Medium and then writing it again and again and again as people ask. We just encouraged everyone to read the Medium article, like, top to bottom. It was a 3 to 4 minute read. It wasn't really like that long, but to answer everyone's questions, we wrote it in a way that was, like, in good order. It was in simple language, and anyone could understand it. On the website,
yeah, it was good.
We put a fat orange banner on the website that says, like, hey, look, locked forever, right? Like, this isn't going to be used anymore. And I mean, there was even community members like, yo, like, why are people doing this? Like, it's
I'm saying,
clear,
bro, I've been here too long that, like, every time I was putting X-Ship in there, and I was the dude that was swapping X-Share for X-Ship early this morning when it was 1-to-1 all the way up until, like, 23-to-1, and throwing it in there. And that's what went from $200 to $800 in value, was the X-Ship. Because I knew that it was I read it, but I couldn't help but think every time I threw it in there that there were people that were doing it and not knowing, because they don't read Medium articles. They don't even read the banners.
Like, the thing was, like, the reason why the price jumped so much was because the liquidity is really low. So, like, $100 buy, a $50 buy would, like, pump the price. By the time everything released and everything, and all the changes were made, there's only like $1,000 in X-Ship liquidity left. And, like, we delisted it off of PolyMM and everything, but people were still going to it because they're like, oh, well, the price is pumping. Well, I mean, a $50 buy will pump the price if there's only $1,000 in it of liquidity. So I think people I don't know
I don't know how many. I don't think a lot of, because we've been monitoring like the chats and everything to try to help everyone as much as we can. But it seemed like everyone pretty much got out just fine because the
Well,
APR
that's good.
was
Yeah, because I knew it was only 24 hours. So, like, I got a bunch of X ship in there early. So I was definitely part of the reason that the price of X ship pumped, because I was swapping space for X ship and I was swapping X share for X ship and throwing it in there because I wanted to get a full 24 hours worth of USD, and I still feel like it didn't emit enough because we're at like $1.75.
Yeah, the APRs were pretty high, like the first, I would say, like 18 hours. So like it was at 100% or like above 100% for like a decent amount of time, and then it kind of went down to like 83 a little bit towards the end of the 24 hour mark. But yeah, like we just kind of did our best to like communicate as much as we can, because this isn't something that we could let happen. Like you saw the price of X share, like when that thing dumped,
Yeah,
like it was because of X ship and like the whole, like
and
our
it's definitely
liquidity dumped,
stabilized.
everything.
Now it's going
Yeah.
down to like 43 at the lowest, and then back up around 50. And
Yeah,
I
so
can dig it. You guys are happy with how it's going, yeah?
yeah, man, the
Good.
TVL is stabilizing. We're actually like, I think when I last checked, we were almost at 600K. The space rebase also has like a half a mil in their TVL, and then the
Yeah. So
X
are
share
those are
prices is
two
good.
separate things, huh?
Yeah, it's two
Okay.
separate things. Now we try to like do it a little different, like instead of just like like your classic tomb fork design, just to bring something different, but just to simplify it, we just split it up into two,
It's
make it
cool,
easy for
man. I've
everyone.
been having fun. I hope everybody else has. I'm gonna stop talking. Hank, what's going on with you?
Hey guys, I just wanted to point out I just pinned something, but CrowSwap, I just updated the white paper. I've been working on this for 3 weeks. Um, I'll just kind of hit the very brief overviews of what we did. So I updated the homepage, the Cross tokenomics page with all of our new burn mechanics, our updated emissions distributor. I updated our farms as well as quartermaster pages with our time locking stuff, our new quartermaster update, all of our optimizer updates, as well as removing the old harbor stuff. Kronos node is actually moved into CrowSwap now, so you don't go to Kronos node to see the white paper. It's all part of CrowSwap with our complete rework for version 2 of Kronos node. Thankfully, since we're a diamond, we don't have to migrate or anything, so it'll all happen seamlessly. But Kronos node is completely reworked
So
into
dummies like me
Cargo.
get a second chance.
Yeah, it's not re-releasing or anything.
No, I know,
But
but if we've got nodes that we haven't been using
yeah,
because we beat ourselves in the game.
yeah, pretty much. So I mean,
Cool.
Cargo now has tokenomics. There's actually going to be a 4% fee on buys and sells that go toward increasing liquidity as well as reward vaults. We're getting pretty damn close to the node cap. Using the game of hijacking, we've actually burned 400 nodes now. So the node cap is decreasing every day.
You're welcome, everybody. 7 of those were mine, so you're welcome.
There's actually going to be a secondary utility for cargo holds, which is the new term for Kronos nodes. You can stake your NFTs, your node NFTs, for 360 days and get an additional reward on top of what you're already getting. So if you don't plan on selling yours on the marketplace and you want to stake it for a year, you pretty much get double what you were for rewards.
That's what's up, Hank.
And we're taking, so our initial release, we raised Crow, but since our entire ecosystem has changed from the very beginning, we're actually migrating the liquidity from Cargo Crow to Cargo and Cross and pairing it to Cross. We're taking the 3 million Crow that is paired to liquidity right now for Cargo and using it to slowly buy back Cross to absolve any sell pressure that comes from this. But so since 90% of the circulating supply right now for Cargo, and it will pretty much remain this way at the moment, is paired in liquidity as well as the rewards vault, separate and held so that we have enough rewards to give out. The ARM function handles all of that. But since 90% of the circulating supply is not moving around, only around 10% on a good day for Cargo, that actually gives us access to pretty much 3 million Crow that was just sitting there doing nothing, where now it actually benefits the ecosystem. We can use it to further increase the liquidity as well as the just Cross backing for the ecosystem itself. So we pretty much have a give or take $350,000 hold or reserve meant specifically for buybacks of Cross over the next X amount of time through this change. And then Nodi the Whale, our first NFT collection that came from Kronos node, has a plethora of utility added all throughout the white paper as well. In addition to that, I updated our teams page. So it has several people on our team doxed now, not just me. Our hijacking updates, we've made it so you don't have to pay anything to unlock the ability to use it. So it's free to play now, other than the gas cost. And there's some additional utility with that. And then we're releasing a game called Battleship. Originally, it was going to use Kronos node, but now it's using Cross. And with that, it's not just player versus player. It's also player versus computer. So it's an additional way that Cross has a utility within the community, and people can, degen their heart's content.
What's going on with Cron then? Because didn't I just see Cron get listed in the DeFi wallet?
Yeah, so Cron is still existing. It's just being renamed to Cargo to better fit the brand of CrowSwap. We want to get away from having node in the name. It's not just a node project. We're moving away from that affiliation in general. We're doing a lot of different utility over the next 6 months to completely absolve it from being seen as a node project in general. It's going to be part of the CrowSwap ecosystem. It's going to be used throughout all of our products, same way that Cross is. And it's really just, a fix of the branding. I didn't know node projects had a negative connotation whenever we first released, or I wouldn't have named it.
They used to be the hot shit.
And then a week after we released, Strong decided to fuck everybody and consequently screw up my marketing. So I'm fixing that.
I just have one question. I'm sorry to interrupt. When it comes to the actual cron and the rewards, I haven't paid the hijack since the 30 days after I started and I haven't been I have not been accruing rewards. And so I was wondering, since you said that was done for, will I start getting rewards for cron again since I have the nodes?
So the unlocking fee for hijacking was removed. The monthly maintenance fee still exists. In this update, we are making it more reasonable to scale with how many cargo holds that you own. So,
last question. If you have a gold node, Nodi, could that be another utility that could be wiped possibly?
That is something that we've been discussing internally. No comment.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. And then one last thing with the monks. So I did a bridge with one of my monks to ETH, and it's a great idea. I just had a question about I kind of was listening in earlier with all the issues that we're having as a whole, DeFi as a whole and money and whatnot. But I've also see that we're adding wallets. We're up to, I think it was 50 mil or 60 mil. So I was just wondering.
On the centralized side, it's up to 70 mil.
Yeah, right. And that was me, not but 7 months ago. New crypto guy. I'm just started in I think March or something, and totally new to this whole. I'm still learning, and I think a lot of people are where I am as far as joining,
He's not
not
even
knowing.
following me. You got to be new.
Exactly. And so, I think there's also an opportunity to bring a bunch over from ETH or Polygon. It's just too hard right now, as far as sending it this way or that way or copy an address. And so if we could implement the bridges, I think we could bring more over from opposing places. So just an FYI, just an idea,
I like it, man. Can I ask you a couple questions?
Yeah, sure.
So, tell me how you got into crypto in March and what got you into it.
So I started out on Webull and stocks. I did that for probably a year, and that got me comfortable with investing online. And I watched almost $1,000 in June, of course, drop down to fucking $30 or so. So I was like, I'm tired of this. And it took forever to get back up, So I seen that there was a lot of progression.
That was stock? Or no, you got into crypto in March through.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was doing a little bit of both because I was comfortable online. I was started dabbling through crypto.com and then Coinbase. And then I screwed up. And so this is kind of what's got me so weary is I bought a whole bunch of Bone token for Shiba Swap and sent it to somewhere I shouldn't have. And now it's just in a limbo phase with CoinSwap, hoping one day that they'll post.
Hey, bro, we've all been there.
And welcome so it's ridiculous. Exactly. Yeah. And with their calling them and talking to them and them saying, sorry, and just a shrug shoulder. It's like, well, that was.
You got someone on the phone? That's amazing.
Yeah, and I was like, that's $1,500 that I was just in limbo, and I can't afford this. So
who were you listening to back then? Who was getting you into this stuff?
So mostly it was what's his name? It's Twitter. It's not really as far as YouTube goes. But now it is YouTube. I've noticed because of all the people that are doing these fake follow me and I will possibly give you a ETH, they've really pushed a lot of the people to YouTube. And so that was another suggestion was if there can be somebody where we could reach out to an influencer to try to start going over and what is simple to you guys, setting up a wallet, moving money around, buying an NFT, I'm telling you, it's like going to school again. And you would be amazed how many people would just come to you just because of the comfortability of breaking it down in an easy format.
I mean, bro, I don't expect you to know this being new here, but like that's what we started doing these spaces for a year ago. 2 a day, educating people how to start a wallet, how to bridge funds, what is DeFi, own your keys, own your crypto, send small amounts to test, all these things that we learned the hard way. Just trying to get other people into it without making the same mistakes.
Mm-hmm. And I've been doing that. Friends and family is where you always start. So I was doing that with my brother, and we've together gotten comfortable. But I won't even venture onto Polygon. I will not venture onto Ethereum. I just learned crypto, so I'm not going anywhere. So that's kind of my understanding is if you can reel them in, they won't go nowhere because it's still so new. And it's almost like well, I just learned this degree. I'm not going to go back for another degree, in college terms, but this is finance. And so I really do think if we can, yes, you're right. You guys have put forth a lot of work. I see it every day. I check my phone more than I ever have. I feel like a little teenage girl. But I do think that the mass of people aren't in these spaces there, and I'm not criticizing what you guys did because you got me there. But I was already investing in Weeble, and there's guys, because of their promotions of getting free stock to get someone signed up. You would be amazed for just to deposit $1, how scared these guys are in money and then online.
No, I believe you, bro. I believe you. And I think actually the answer might be in the guy you had a question for who's finally up here, Monk Finance. When we start promoting DeFi,
yes,
like it's crypto.com.
Yeah.
And that's what we need
and
to do.
two,
That's what we're gonna do.
look at cruisers. I mean, look how well cruisers did in this market. Look how well VVS moles did in this market. I mean, the ability is there, but they have to have the backing from the parent. If they don't have the backing from the parent, then it's just not going to happen. It's too hard.
They were using daddy's money to buy their own shit.
Of course. And I held on as long as I can, but I think Minted did the whole post it or list it for extra rewards just to pull it out of people, because I lost 3 of them that way, just trying to make extra rewards by listing it, and it went from 2,000 to 5,000 in the matter of a week.
With the cruisers, they got me good on that. I was like,
I mean, I was happy, points. Don't get me wrong, I made money, but I wanted to make a lot more money.
Well, yeah, because it doubled again after that.
Exactly. So it's just that's learning it, but I was trying to speak more as far as bringing people in, and I really do think, if we could, like I was saying earlier, as far as Twitter Spaces go, these are people that are already in the market, and Discord. That was another thing I had to learn. Shit, that took me forever to learn. It felt like because I was never on Discord before this, and so I'm just trying to think of other ways to bring other people in, because when I do that, I know what I have will rise in value. And so it'll benefit us all.
Don't ever stop, even when we start getting it. Keep
I thought maybe, kind of how VVS does the ambassador programs, and I don't know if they pay them or what.
No, sir.
But I just thought maybe there's a program that can be thought of. I'm not the guy trying to say pay me, but maybe that's an idea, and we can try to push his.
Yeah. I mean, there's a great way to tie all this together, and I hope Murph is on the same page as me. Ready, Murph? 1, 2, 3. Soulbound tokens. I must have lost him. Anyways, we have the first Soulbound tokens on Kronos as the Thunder NFT project, and what I would do is use them not just for what we originally planned, which is governance and specifically being able to make proposals that can be voted on, but it could also be an ambassadorship, and it could be the first paid one, since crypto.com doesn't pay, Kronos doesn't pay, VVS doesn't pay. Does anybody pay? I don't think they do. So we're going to pay.
I just think it would be a good idea. I know it's something new, and it's another expense and a bear market. But I think if we could get a recognizable face and somebody that's trustworthy that could literally create a wallet who's brand new,
bro.
Who's brand new to the space.
Than we pay. Yeah.
Exactly. Definitely. And I do think it could bring in a lot of newbies that trust this person, that could then watch this person from literal square one, start up, and then go from there, and I do think it could be worthwhile, but I don't know. I just thought I'd put that idea out. I appreciate you guys letting me talk.
That's a great idea. And we're hiring. We're going outside of what some may consider our league and hiring on behalf of Kronos a program coordinator for Twitter Spaces. nobody else is going to do it. So we're just going to hire the person and pay them to coordinate Twitter Spaces. We don't want to end up like that other group over there, pretending like they don't care and then eating each other alive. It can be very, very beneficial to have all of the Chronos related spaces back to back, and people will go from one to the other. And it's not just space after space. We're talking about quality production value. You know what I
Almost
mean?
like
Not
meets a
just like,
checklist. Yeah.
yeah, like, look, I'm not blowing my own horn here, but I used to have radio shows. I've done this side of the business. You start with a song, you have a couple of things that you do on the hour. You keep it succinct, you keep it to a certain time frame, and you keep it consistent. And if everybody can do that, I mean, we've been here for a year, so the people that can host good spaces, I think we figured out who they are. And
Yeah.
if someone can just wrangle them all together, because it ain't me, I done been tried. Someone can. Yogi, what do you think?
Oh, I think if anybody new in this space is listening, what helped me when I got into crypto, I came across Crypto Mason on YouTube, and he has a playlist from start to finish on setting up a wallet, buying cryptos, everything. And that's really helped me. So y'all look him up on YouTube if anybody's new, anybody needs help setting up anything.
And once you get past beginner, like, you got to be watching Coin Bureau. You got to be watching everything crypto for Chronos stuff. Those are two musts right there.
Whiteboard crypto.
I mean,
And whiteboard.
Alpha, whenever my educational HUD comes out, you don't have to watch any videos. It'll just walk you through how to do everything.
That's what I was just about to push out. Yeah, was the CrowSwap university thing that they're doing. And CrowSwap, they have a lot of great ideas. I've joined them from right whenever they put their little launch pad out, and I do love to see what I'm seeing. But for me, it's like we each have a piece of the pie, you know, and once we can put like the ETH, the Monk ETH bridging, that's so much easier than going through the other way. I mean, it's like each project has something or two or three that they can bring, and it's like the whole thing fits together as a smooth user base.
I don't know if anybody
great.
remembers me talking in the beginning, talking about Stone Soup, everybody coming together and helping.
Who said Stone Soup?
Me.
Exactly. And I seen what you put out, and I thought that was the first thing I thought was, if we can somehow implement a small fee for each project to come on, to be able to switch their projects or recruit from an outside and bring them over to Kronos, and then you can take the small fee off of that. I mean, whatever. But I don't mind poaching. Hell, I mean, we can poach from Ethereum. They're big enough. There's way too much shit going on there.
So what we're gonna do, we're not gonna charge, because I think to gatekeep the bridge would be really bad. Just because I want us to be able to help everybody, and what would help our community and our holders the most, and like get the wheels spinning, is having projects use our service depending on how much of a collection they have. Like, it'd be a different price for 1,000 and an 8,000 collection or 10,000 collection. They pretty much pay for our services, our shill army, and then once they reach a certain number, then they'll be unlocked for free to use our bridge.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And they will pay like maybe 5 crow or 2 crow, a little bit more than the chipmunks, because the chipmunks, that's their bridge. So it'd be like a little toll that kind of adds up, that goes into our liquidity.
Yeah, and that's what I don't mean as far as gatekeeping, but just gate safekeeping, I guess, just to make sure that it doesn't come crashing down on itself. Because, you know, like was said earlier, we just have to make sure that, you know, we're not bringing on scam artists as well. And so as long as we can do that and figure out, is there another way to probably bring Polygon or maybe other places, you know, the attention token is about to start NFTs. I mean, they're the browser based. It's just, it's a wide open field as long as we can get the innovation going and the usability going. I know Kronos has got the DeFi side, especially has got this on lock because it's so for a DeFi space. It's centralized around us, the customer, and it's a beautiful space. And I think it's the next bull run this is where it's at. As long as we can do these things together, you know.
Yeah, no,
Who is this
100%.
guy? Where did
And
he
what?
come from? And why am I like still waiting for him to follow me? Are you a plant, bro?
Bro, I'm a regular Joe. I'm a father of two, living in fucking apartment complex and just trying to make it in this world, man, you know?
Another father, another parent in crofam. There's a reason we all, find our tribe here. There's a real reason for it. There's something going on here.
Yeah, and
Well, welcome, man. Welcome. I hope you stick around.
Thank you.
What you're saying, Crow Cruiser, we're going to start implementing some of those things in our Discord to teach people about a burner, MetaMask, about their seed phrase, just different things in there. Because I've seen a couple people that they said they were a little bit new to NFTs and stuff like that, and kind of found us. So we got to make sure we protect those people that are new. And
I'll never forget, these guys protected me before I knew what I was doing. I came in here like a chicken with my head cut off. And one of the first things that I won was some giveaway. Okay, babe. And I posted a picture of it, and it had like my name and something else and my account number or something. And I got like 15 DMs in 3 seconds from all these people. Like, yo, you got to take that down. Don't dox yourself. And I was like, what's dox mean? Spencer, what? The pen? Yes. Hold on a second. Jesus Christ. Briar, what's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys? I invited this woman in here who runs a project called Droppies. She does a free airdrop protocol for NFT projects, and I'm trying to convince her to come over to Kronos and submit the RPCs to her dev. I guess they have one of the most optimized contracts on the blockchain that makes it very cheap for airdrops. But they only do Polygon, ETH, Avalanche. And I'd like for them to come over to Crow, start doing some business.
Oh, and what Cruiser was saying, Crow Cruiser, and getting a little bit ahead of the Chipmunks finance. As we progress and down our roadmap, we have an option for doing mutation on the Chipmunk and possibly going to a different network and building a bridge, maybe to Sol, maybe XRP. It'll be something we'll kind of discuss as our mint goes out and we get that stabilized. The task bots are going out and everything's working fine. Then we'll concentrate on that and put it to a vote if anybody even wants to do that. If that should be an option, we'll take it totally under consideration.
So wasn't there a big concern that happened? It was like right when I joined on, and I don't know people and projects, I'm sorry, but MMF going to Polygon, and then it just seemed like they abandoned Crow.
They're still here.
Is there any truth in that?
That's how some people feel, and everybody has their own personal feelings about that. What the company is doing themselves, they haven't said as founders. Me as a founder, is that the purpose of going over and bridging is because there's no project with over 2,000 holders, unique wallet holders in a collection. Like the what just minted out that had 400 unique wallets on a couple thousand. What was it? 8,000. I don't know. Which project am I talking about? You guys know.
Cruisers and Candy.
Yes. So, we're at 700 unique wallets, and we're not even halfway minted out. I think that's really important. That's why we kind of also switched to Ethereum. Not switched to Ethereum, but we bridged the gap to Ethereum.
Bro, 700 holders?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Dope. That's actually really dope.
So we're not doing that to like convert people to ETH. It's more to actually bridge the gap and all be one. Because it'll pick up in our Discord which NFT you have, and you'll still have the same access and stuff like that. And maybe it'll bring people eyes on Crow, and maybe some people like feel safe to like merge onto Ethereum. Kind of, it's all about exploring. Like back in the day, we're all in our little villages, thinking our little village was the best. We had the best rice, we had the best fruit. It wasn't until we ventured out and discovered other fruits we like too. You can't just stay closed minded and stay behind your gated community.
No, but I think with the addition of your bridge helps because I don't, and like I said, I'm a newbie, man. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when MMF switched to Poly, it just they dropped. It seemed like, and it died. And so maybe there wasn't that ability for them to easily traffic between the two. But that's what I was saying about yours is, or as far as the Crow monks go, because the bridge is so simple, it's got the usability there. Now we just got to get them to go in between and to find out about the innovation. But it is beautiful and it was great, and I used it, wham bam, and I was like, man, this is great, and so
that was lightning. That was literally lightning. I think a lot of projects, what they have when they have a tokenomics to their project too, and the tokenomics kind of fails and people kind of lose bags and stuff like that. Yeah, because us, the people, the NFT people, are not like buying the token and being big whales. We're actually here part of the ecosystem, and I feel like there's outside forces when it comes to tokenomics.
Yeah.
So hey, what's up, bud?
I was just gonna comment on the MMF chat. I am a competitive Dex, so I'm not gonna shit talk them so that people don't yell at me. But I will quote my technical thought process. I don't think they ever meant for it to happen the way that it did. I think they were definitely, and like the rest of us, expecting a different result. But it was a learning lesson that not only they had to go through, but it taught the entire ecosystem and the entire network a lesson on how to handle migrating to other networks.
That's true.
And it made me sit down. I mean, I created an entire patent idea around how to not fuck up like that. And, personally, I think my solution is going to, it's never been done before, I promise. And I think it's going to absolutely change the game on how cross-chain mechanics work for a utility token for a DEX. But again, if I didn't see them make that mistake, I probably would have done the same thing. So I think it's just a mistake, or it can be seen as a mistake by most people, that it was just part of learning. It hadn't been a huge thing that's been done before by DEXs. There wasn't that many people, at least larger people, to watch.
I think we wish they would say that, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's nice to hear it from you, but
that's just my outside. If I would have done that with CrowSwap, I would have put an announcement saying "shit." But thankfully, I don't have to do that because I watched them do it.
Yeah. So I've got two more things, and then I gotta make dinner for the kids. So one of them is that I really appreciate everybody this just reaching out to us, to help us learn, and these projects are great, and so thank you guys very much. And another thing is, as far as building and growing, I'm glad I'm here. I think by mistake or by on purpose, I don't know, I picked the right place, because I don't think, and while they may, I don't know, because I haven't tested out the other fields, and the other places, but I think this is a special place, like was being mentioned earlier. And, so long as we keep this up and we keep talking and coming together, I do think we could really come up with something great. I think what would be a beautiful idea is whoever gets paid to be an ambassador, we set up a fucking Kronos DeFi wallet fucking thing right next to Kronos at the where is it, in Japan, the Tokyo little conference that they're doing, and we set up one right next to them, and start stealing their talent and their people and whatever we got to do, because they need to start seeing that they put out a project that they are just neglecting the fuck out of. So that's all.
Where the fuck have you been? Hey, I would like to hire you as the ambassador of wherever the fuck you're from. Please join the squad. Your vibe is infectious. You're on the right track, bro. And you are no longer a noob. I hereby am sending you a thunder token, and you are fucking gang, bro.
Holy shit, bro. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. Just shoot me a DM, and I'll get back with you. I would love to do something because I do believe in this project and in this space.
You got all the right ideas, bro.
Dude, it's not just me. It's the project leaders around here who keep showing me innovation and great ideas.
Who's been really, motivating you?
crofam.
Fuck yeah. Let's go, Hank.
Love you, Hank. Appreciate what you guys are doing. But then also the monk, man, with the bridge.
And the monk. Let's go.
Also, I do think that these shooter games, the metas, and then the mecha, that's going to be coming up. This is a gamer's world right now. I do think that those will be pretty big coming up, especially if
we're
Chronos.
Get you ready for Polygon, my guy, because as big as we want GameFi to be on Chronos, and we're going to help it get there, like Polygon is the word. And yeah, man, we've helped everybody in here get comfortable on Crow first, and then Ethereum, Polygon, Cosmos. Those are our guys.
All right, guys. Well, I appreciate, letting me speak and the time and the effort and the innovation. And I just want to go out there and say I love you guys. All right. Go Crow, go everybody. And I'm going to feed the kids. So have a good day, guys.
Fuck yeah. Round of applause for our new friend here. Amazing. We got a half an hour until our third and final 420, everybody. So if you've got something important to tell the community, and it better be good, because you got to follow Crow Cruisers. Monk, what's up? Oh, the rest of y'all, hit the mic button. Don't be scared.
I'm gonna try to follow him. I was gonna say I'm gonna give it 7 more minutes. When we get to 6:00 Eastern PM, I'm gonna do the giveaway. So everybody, make sure you like and retweet the room. We got 56 people in here. Somebody left right as I was calling out how many people are in here, and only 29 shares. So let's retweet it, guys.
Let's go. Bottom right, purple thing. Just like and retweet. And if you're, you got it. Hey, if you don't want to come up here, you guys can drop your questions down there as a comment. And I will try to read it. Let's see what's in here. It's all about innovation and building. NFTs will replace coupons.
I saw Bach had his hand up and then removed it.
Oh, this is Crow Cruiser. Bach had his hand up? What's up, Bach?
No, I had a comment on what crofam was saying, but I thought about it and I think it's not smart to say. But
you better say it.
No.
If you don't think it's smart, you better say it.
No, it was like referencing to what like MM Finance did on Polygon, and I had a theory on why they did it that way. But
lay it on me, brother. No, I think I already know. It's cool.
Why? Maybe you say it.
The Polygon? Why they went to Polygon?
Yeah.
Or
the way they did, like the process, the way they did it. I don't know. Like I was just thinking, like, I think it's pretty clear why
they couldn't use Tornado Cash anymore.
It was almost like, you know what Alex and them were talking about today? Like, why did the youths mint without the art or something? And at the end of the day, like, why, like, money.
Yeah, why, Frank? Why is Frank falling apart, dude?
No, I'm just saying, like, it's like the same example. Like, you could use that same example and ask yourself that question.
I can't say that. I spoke on the technical aspect of it. I keep my other opinions to myself because,
I mean, like
Smart man.
if you bridge the Crow token to Polygon, then you can't do a big raise of money on Polygon, right?
You can always come back on a burner account and give me the spice. Yogi, what's up?
What's up? Hey, I don't know if you remember, but the other day I talked about minting on that V chain on the VGM Rangers I had minted. Well, apparently I wasn't paying attention to it, and something went down to where he made it. The guy that run it made it look like the project was like halfway minted, like he moved some NFTs or some shit. And boy, that Discord wasn't happy. But I can say they refunded everybody their money back, all their V chains. Yep, that's crazy. And I still got the NFTs. I don't know what to do with them.
Goddamn, Yogi. We'll figure it out. You can't win them all, and you've been going for everything. So,
but hey, they gave me my V chain back. I was cool. That was 1,200.
He's cool. This guy is cool as a cucumber. You cannot phase Yogi.
I mean, shit. I mean, I still got the NFTs. They probably ain't gonna be worth shit. I don't know if they'll let them list on secondary markets or not. I don't know. I'm just curious. I don't know what. I don't know. I asked the question in Discord. The guy that was running the whole project then left Discord and everything. Didn't run him out of there.
Well, who did their homework and brought back some good Aptos information today?
I did not.
Anybody?
But I did see the Chrono Steakhouse. I pinned it up top if anybody wants to see it.
Oh, hell yeah, baby. Steak Crow. Let's go.
2 days, something like that.
I 5x'd on Spaceship today. I'm going to bring some liquidity back to Crow.
Alpha, I have to head out. Thank you for having me up here.
Always a pleasure, Hank.
Don't forget our NFT sweepstakes for the World Cup is out. We just passed. I think we just touched $11,000 worth of Crow that you could win. If not, it's pretty close. Crow keeps fluctuating and messing me up. So
yeah, right.
I just pinned that for anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about.
Hank, real quick before you run, what's the guy got to do to get a Crow Thunder Pool on CrowSwap?
DM me, guy.
Or okay. Voodoo's coming up here, and thank you, Hank. I'm really psyched that like everybody in here has got the right idea. Every other space I've jumped in today has been like, I don't even know what to call it. Just really making my head hurt. But everybody in here seems to be on the right path, and I dig it. I really dig it.
I totally forgot to ask. How do you want to do the giveaway for the whitelist spots?
Oh, yeah. I was going to do my favorite. I let my kids pick their favorite NFTs in here. And we do 5 like that.
Hey,
that works.
What you talking about, Hank? I must have missed that.
Yeah, so Alpha's actually giving away 5 whitelist spots for CrowSwap's NFT collection. Our Quartermaster NFTs are releasing here shortly. We're just now starting to do the giveaways for 170 whitelist spots. We will be listing on eBay for trading. We'll be applying to Minted as well at some later date. But it's a 10,000 collection. It has inherent utilities within our products at CrowSwap, our farms, and several different things later on down the road once we have more of our projects released that I can't get into yet. But it is our Genesis collection other than the founders NFTs that aren't obtainable anymore. And these are going to be our profile picture collection as well.
Let's go. Hey,
Yeah,
this
cool.
space is brought to you by Monk Finance, and I'm here to tell you that I believe in CrowSwap straight up and down.
Yeah, for sure. Guys, you guys got 30 seconds to like and retweet the room. 30
Let's
seconds.
Go. He's being
Twitter
generous.
picker, it goes 30 seconds.
Let's go Voodoo and then Cruisers.
I'm just saying, I'm really liking that chart action you have on the Thunder token.
Oh yeah, man. I love when we go to a new Dex and we get whitelisted and it's nothing but positive price action. It's so much more fun than looking at the 6-month chart, you know?
Yeah, let's just focus on that.
Yeah. It's like a reset. And I'm feeling bullish, man. I'm really digging what's going on over there.
Yeah, we're pushing one thing at a time, you know. So we released our in-game staking to share the revenue from the game. You stake your NFT, you share a pool of which is going to be made up of 25,000. I'm sorry, 25% of the game revenue pool. And it's going to be a minimum of 2,000 candy a day until the revenue from the, because we do understand that
Bro, it's your
there's not going to.
birthday.
Oh yeah, it is.
What? You
Yes,
can't
sir.
sneak by me like that.
Well, listen.
Happy birthday.
Thanks, bud.
Oh man. Twitter's pretty good at that. I was just on your page
Twitter
real
doesn't
quick and
forget.
a bunch of
Like
balloons
the
popped up in
blockchain.
my face.
Yeah. So yeah, man, we're just building out one thing at a time. In the next 48 hours, all the vested vaults are gonna be out. We're working on that right now. So all the guys that invested 10,000 pro or more are gonna get their vaulted candy that is going to be earning reward for the 6 months that it's locked. So
And is that
building out.
auto compounding or are they with their this
No,
is a
you're just gonna get.
withdrawable
It's just gonna
reward?
be, yeah. It's gonna be a regular vault. It's gonna be up to you to compound it as you want, or you can take it and put it. We do have a single stake candy vault that auto compounds for you. You can put it in there, but you're gonna have to take it out of that reward vault.
So there may be a little added sell pressure. Not
No,
really.
unless you sell it. If you sell it, but it's just candy. You're pulling out candy to move candy somewhere else, or to
Candy
pair it with
makes you
something else.
dandy. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Hey man, it started going up again. I was like, damn, I should have bought more.
Yeah, I picked
Wavy.
the winner and Wavy won. D Wavy.
Hey, I
Dude, we
was
got
just
so many wavies.
my phone had died, you guys. Like as soon as my phone cut back on, I seen that I had a notification. Like I was in the space until my shit died. So am I still good?
Yeah, I looked in the space for you. I raised my hand because I was gonna say let's give him 30 seconds, and I was
I
gonna
don't know, man.
respin.
Man, you can see, you can ask Baby Hop. I texted him a while ago, like, "Hey, bro, I'm on 5%. I'm trying to be in the space." But you know,
He's been on 5% for the last 2 hours.
We'll give it to the crowd. Thumbs up, he lives. Thumbs down, he dies.
I mean, that's
right.
all up to you, bro.
They like you.
Awesome. Much love. Thank you.
Wavy wins.
Let's go.
Let him
Send me
live.
your ox. Send me your ox. We can send that to
Bet.
you.
Appreciate it. But how y'all doing
And it's an
today?
Ethereum
How
one.
y'all doing today? You know, I just got off.
Awesome. Awesome. It's like I feel like I got to run these spaces longer because as soon as I shut it off, I got to go find another space to listen to, and it's like slim pickings these days,
You
man.
pulling up to the pay pen later? You know?
Oh hell yeah!
You better be there. You better be there.
The pay pen is always on fire.
Yeah, pin it on top so everybody else can see it.
I'm a big fan of Cigar Lounge, the Mogul Lounge. I'm a big fan of a bunch of these spaces that homies in here run.
I just posted it at the top for y'all. For anybody that didn't know about the pay pen, pull up tonight. We're gonna have some stuff
I'll
for
be
y'all.
there. I'll be
Or
there.
anytime you see Sushi Gang on a space title, that's always a good one.
Yeah, I got to roll out, put this kid to bed. Thanks, everybody. I'll check with you guys later.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Everybody's getting used to daylight savings. Very good.
Oh my daughter did not get used to it last night at all.
Oof.
Bro, it's got me getting out an hour earlier. So like, instead of pulling 12-hour days, I'm pulling 11-hour days. Let's go.
Let's go.
That sounds so
I need
bad.
the positives, bro. Bring me the positives.
That sounds so bad, bro. But hey, I have a job interview Thursday, you guys, for like some like $25 an hour, like taking samples of pretty much what I'm doing right now for FEMA, but you know, with benefits and shit. So cross your fingers. Hopefully, I get it, guys.
Hey, you know we're rooting for you, bro. Definitely. Thursday?
Yes,
Come back and
sir.
remind us. What's today? Monday? Joey, what time's your thing start?
Yeah, 9:30 Eastern time.
All right, word. We got 14 minutes here, folks, until our third and final 420. I got Liz up here co-hosting. What's going on, Liz?
Hey, I didn't mean to come up here and talk. I just wanted to pin
Are
that
you
I
stuck here
just get so
now?
nervous up here. So be on the spot. I just pinned the bounty for 25,000 crow. There are five random bounties that'll go out when you mint the quartermaster NFTs. So for anybody who is interested in those, that is out there. Even if you don't know much about CrowSwap, you can still mint a quartermaster and possibly win the 25,000 crow.
Hey, I seen that up there, Miss Liz, and I kind of went and read through it. That seems pretty cool. It don't they got a decent mint price on them.
Yeah, not bad.
You know, it might be
I've been
something.
telling you guys,
Not
man.
financial
Everything
advice,
coming out of there is good.
not financial advice, people, but maybe look
No,
into it.
no. Yeah, I'm not telling you what to do.
Also, if you want to be a pirate, you can mint one and be a pirate on Twitter, which would be cool.
Hey, I'm okay. So I live on an island. Got a little bit of a pirate vibe from that. But like,
It sounds like it.
the first NFT I ever minted was a chimp, and it had a pirate hat. And
What?
yeah, and I didn't know what an NFT really was, but I took that thing and made it my profile picture on every single social media that I hadn't used in 10 years because I'm 40. But
How
like,
many people were like, "What is that?"
oh man, people are still. I barely leave the house these days, but people are still asking me, like, what is going on with these monkey pictures that I've been living off of because everybody here knows me as a carpenter. I stopped DJing like almost 6 years ago.
A carpenter, like woodworking carpenter?
Yeah, building
Oh, that's
houses.
awesome. What do you make?
I mean,
Let's
that's
build a
that's
house.
bread and butter here. Even if you don't know how to build houses, if you live here year round, like you better learn because that's how we make money around here.
So Alpha. So when I pull up on you, bro, let's build some shit. Cause I got carpentry under my belt.
Shut up, Jimmy.
Why do I have to shut up?
Well, because you come in and you act like A, you've never been here before,
Okay.
B, you don't know the rules,
Okay.
and C, you know, there's ladies up here. You go right
Ladies.
into the
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you
I'm
better
like the
watch yourself.
Kool-Aid guy when I go through a wall. Oh yeah.
Oh, we all know the Kool-Aid guy. So Jimmy is a very smart guy.
I'm gonna bust your cheeks later.
Wait, is Jimmy the same guy that did Turkey Teeth or Turkish Teeth?
Yes. Yes. Turkish teeth.
I
Yes. Turkish
remember that.
teeth.
I think Instagram was listening to me, and not even like a day later, it popped up in my Instagram reels. And
Oh no,
I sent it, and I was like, there's no way that this is popping up, but
they're
social
listening.
media is always listening.
Scary.
And so was the
And now
NSA.
Instagram's going to let you mint NFTs through Instagram on the Polygon network.
Yeah,
I
what
want
about
to say for
do
the
you
record,
mint?
I was actually checking through the actual announcements from Instagram itself about Polygon, and I could not find the word Polygon in any of those announcements. However, I did read the Polygon announcements, and they did mention it. So I'm wondering, are they
What's
just
up
the
with that?
only ones who are saying that they're participating in this?
Maybe
Interesting.
Instagram doesn't know yet.
So what exactly do you think people are going to be launching collections, or do I like mint
Well,
pictures of my
according to
feet
the
to like
only thing that
OnlyFans?
matters, the Instagram announcement, which is actually really the meta announcement, they said that you can basically support your content creation by minting NFTs. That's all they
Okay, Jimmy,
said.
two things.
Nothing
You
else.
sound like shit. Something's
Huh?
wrong with your microphone. You
Nothing's
sound
wrong with my microphone.
terrible. Yep. And you're talking over people. So come back up. Try it again. The Instagram thing is really interesting to me, especially the fact that Instagram doesn't know. It could be huge. I mean, we talk about 70 million users for crypto.com. How many does Instagram have?
A lot more.
Can Google that really quick. Hold on.
Yeah, I bet it's like
Probably 5 times that amount.
$250 million. 250 million. I mean, I think it peaked, and now TikTok is probably the biggest.
It's quite large. It looks like 4 point something billion. 4 point.
Holy, I was way off. Samsonite.
Oh wait, no. I'm misreading that. Sorry. Just ignore me. 1 second. I'll be back. I'm gonna read this fully before I say this again.
She's going to count the zeros.
There's a lot of them.
Too many.
No, I only read half of it, and that was silly. Hold on.
Who else do we got up here? Oh, Queen is up here.
What's up, Alpha?
Long time.
It's been very, very long time. Just came to say hello to you. And I missed
Quick
you.
catch up. What have you been up to?
I've been catching back up with the Chrono side. I got on to the baddies, and I got on to the OG baddies. So I caught up with everybody from the Crow side, and just like kind of been surfing around.
Did everybody forget about us, Queen, or what? Because Kronos has been just killing it in the shadows.
I know, I saw. The only money I ever made is on your cat.
Yo, we gotta go tell everybody this story.
I'm like, what the hell I've been doing? What?
Especially with the people that have been here the longest, there's a higher ratio of people in that group that have never made money selling NFTs. And it's like, we're not the best onboarders. But some people, like that guy that was just in here, he showed up in March. And I can't think of a better ambassador for this group. He's got all the right ideas.
I have your answer, your actual answer for
let's go.
History. Okay, so it reached 1 billion in 2018. Yeah, there you go.
Peaking.
Platform previously reached 1 billion users in 2018.
A billion is good. I mean, that's a mark. That's a mark to hit. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they were down at a half or even a $250 million now. Because 2018, that was 4 years ago.
Yeah. I'm still looking for more accurate.
I've got it on my phone, but I don't know if they'd call me a user.
Probably. You created an account.
Yeah, that's true. I've used it in the past year. Yogi, what's up, bud?
I just got a little information on that Phoenix launch for Polygon coming up this week. I found out it's gonna be pre-sale. If you in the pre-sale, it's gonna be 0.11 Polygon per Phoenix. If you feel what I'm stepping in.
11 Polygon. No,
0.1.
0.11 Polygon. Right. 0.11 Polygon, which used to be like 8 cents, 9 cents, and now it's like $1.40. No.
Hang on, I'll figure it out for you.
No. Now it's like 20. Wait.
It's like 11 and a half cents.
I don't know what's going on. We can't do math right now. It's fine.
Like 11.
No, man. Polygon is at like $1.20.
Yeah, but 0.11 Polygon, it's only 11 cents.
It's like 13 cents. Or 14 cents.
Polygon's at $1.26 right now. Right?
Yeah, $1.30.
No. It's $1.26. I'm looking
at
it.
$1.26, man. Shit. All I'm saying is it used to be under $1. So it used to go down. It used to
I
round
know.
down. Now you round up. Things change quick. You
I
know what I
know.
mean?
I still ain't bought none for this Phoenix launch. I ain't got my money yet.
And it's killing all my Polygon moves, bro. Because I pay gas fees in Polygon. And the more action there is, the more expensive the gas is. And the more Polygon goes up, the more expensive the gas is. So,
But it's still cheap though, huh?
well, I'm just saying it went from like a half a cent a transaction to 2 cents a transaction. That's pretty serious.
It's pretty serious if you're doing 100 transactions a day.
Oh, I've been doing a lot. Spaceship kept me busy, bro. That is not passive income. You got to be making LPs, breaking LPs, swapping. Crow Cruisers, hey, he's up here.
Hey, what's up? I just had a quick question. So I was thinking of an idea. I joined a project, and I see one of the actual users in here, Kronos Tycoon. Now, he's got a really great innovation idea. What I had a comment earlier about the NFT replacing the coupon. Now, see, he's got local brick and mortar stores, right? And he's going to tie in the royalties or the earnings, portion of the earnings from the brick and mortar stores into the actual OG NFT holders for Kronos Cruisers. Now, my question is to expand on that idea, right? And so my first question is, how hard is it to get an app created, one that is web-based, Web3 based, but also can be on both of the, Apple and Android, Play, whatever. And then who can create an app? Because in my mind, if we could get okay, so you got Starbucks and they have the Odyssey program and they're about to start minting NFTs for customers to buy to get exclusive perks and blah, 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 right? So you just scale that down. So you create an app and it ties in with Crypto DeFi Wallet and it keeps track of all, the customer base NFTs and what discounts those come with, right? On the other side, you've got the businesses. They buy the NFT and they work with somebody, maybe from the app or within their own company, to determine how much the discount is versus how much their minting will recoup, right? And so, and this could work with mom and pop shops. This could work all the way up to Fortune 500 companies. They just need a place to access to then create an NFT to then mint. And then the customer then will join the app, download it, and then, they'll see all the different businesses that create NFTs and then they can purchase them. And then in my mind, there's another subsection that is like a barcode that the cashier will then scan, just like any other that you see nowadays with like gas or, whatever else. And then it will apply the discount. So in my mind, if I can just figure out a way to create an app that all sides can get into, so then, and I just see a lot of potential, and that's what I meant by replacing the coupon.
I like it, man. I just gave my son my phone, and he scrolled through all 60 of you and picked his favorite NFTs. So, without further ado, we got our dog, Jimstar, Panta, Quantum, and Kuka with the baseball, of course. Those are our 5 winners for the whitelists. Congratulations, y'all. And happy 420! It's 420. We did it. We burned through all 3 420s like we do every damn day. Nice job, everybody. If nobody told you that today, you're doing a great job. And happy birthday. Happy birthday to Voodoo and anybody else out there whose birthday it is. Killing it today. and Joey's Spaces later tonight.
Yeah. Hey, Alpha, I heard you say something about Instagram. You don't use Instagram for like Thunder or?
My wife does, and she made she made the Abisu's Bay page, and she made the Alpha Chimporo page.
I think Instagram. I mean, I get spammed a lot with like a bunch of bullshit promo. But I think it's good to have all your socials kind of locked in and active. You know what I mean? It grab eyes, man.
Yeah, you got to get serious. You
Yeah,
got to get
yes.
serious.
Yeah.
We've been here a year, so whether you like it or not, this is what you do. This is what we do. This is what I do.
I think we're beyond the point of committed. So
when it dips, you dip.
We're here now. Yes.
Yogi, what's up?
I didn't get a chance to talk to Joey today. Hey, Joey, appreciate the airdrop, buddy. It's nice.
Not a problem. Yeah, dude. It was a lot more than what it was initially calculated at because the price went up a decent amount from when I did the math. But I think minimal amount was like 45 crow worth of baby hop. So anybody who paired up their AI Joeys, this paid for 2x the mint. And that's thanks to all the buying pressure that we've had on Baby Hop Token, and people are staking it and not selling it. And the sells that we do see, I look at them, and it's people selling half to pair with LP, to pair for LP and farming LP. It's really nice to see people using the platform the way that we designed it, and it's paying out, dude. I know a max bag that was paired up produced over 200 crow since the LP farm started, so it's definitely doing its thing.
It feels good, right?
It feels good. It feels good, and it feels good that people have faith in the project and are kind of sharing the vision. And
I love
we're
seeing
growing,
the posts
man.
on Twitter where people are like, "Oh, I made $6 today with Thunder," and it's like, no, it's not life-changing money, but they're doing that every day.
Yeah,
and
it's not a big deal, but it's
cool.
It's a good deal, dude. Like
it's a great deal.
It's a great deal.
Projects like yours and ours, Voodoo's, the Zeus's are like, these are some of the best deals when it comes to ROI, when it comes to IRL benefits. It's a little riskier to get into these grassroots projects. Yeah, but the good ones are really good.
Yeah, we've got a coupon code at PipeNJ for 10% off.
Actually, I take that back. It's riskier to get into the VC back stuff.
But it's a good time. I'm having fun. Everybody that's in it seems to be having fun, and we're gonna keep going. Ain't no stopping us. Why would we stop? I want Dunkaroos. That's what I want. I want Dunkaroos.
Bro, no, but like, not everybody thinks like us, and unfortunately, the whole first half of the show was talking with Bach about the flip side of the coin. People who are not thinking long term. Start an NFT project, think they hit their roadmap in what, 2 months, and they want to cut loose.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do when you've beaten your roadmap up already? Like we've
I say you make a new
our
roadmap.
roadmap.
I learned that from the
I need to make a
chimps.
V2. I need a V2 because our V1 is done up.
God damn, man! Imagine if the chimp said, "Well, we finished our roadmap."
Hey, Joey, when the single staking comes to in 2 days, will we have to claim everything and re-enter?
You could keep it. You could keep it in there, but my personal preference is always to remove it, just because it's me, and I don't like pools resetting with my tokens in them. But you're free to leave it in there if you'd like.
Well, I'll probably pull it out. Throw everything like from the airdrop today you gave me. I'll just throw everything fresh in the next.
Hey, I really like what Board Candy did with the boosting in the pools, where you can it gives you a little 3-step thing, and it takes your stuff out and then boosts it and then puts it back in. I thought that was
Yeah,
pretty
it's like
cool.
a auto compounding booster.
Yeah, and it
Pretty dope.
make sure you're not losing out on your boosts.
Oh, another update. Crow King and Crow Queen NFTs alpha. Their pool ended yesterday, and their next pool goes live right now. Should be live. Um, and you will no longer have to take your NFTs out every month. They're gonna just roll over, and they're just gonna
Oh,
keep
good,
filling.
because we've been waiting for that.
They probably got a bunch of y'all that still got pools in the first round, and
Yeah.
we 8.
Wow.
I think Nat said a couple weeks ago, she was like, I had something staked in there and
Oh
totally
yeah,
forgot
I've got
about
a
it
Crow
for
King NFT I still haven't found.
It's in that pool. You can go.
It's in a pool.
Yeah, you go search through
go
the preview.
find her. Might be able to pay like
One
your
of these
taxes
days.
with it or something.
I'm waiting until I'm waiting until it moons. I'm gonna find it.
Shit, I keep making Crow King. I make Crow King and Crow Queen every month. I leave it in there for about a month, and I take it out and I sell it. I usually make me about 100, 150 Crow.
You're a goddamn machine, Yogi.
I mean,
Yogi is a machine, dude. He
Yeah.
is literally in on everything. And I feel like I get a lot of like news on shit, but Yogi, bro, is like a plethora of information amongst all networks. How do you do it? I don't
How
know.
many transactions are you making a day, Yogi?
10 million.
I really don't make that many transactions a day because I space my stuff out.
Oh, then you're really good. Okay.
I do it either weekly or monthly. I try not to do stuff every day.
Dude, you don't do stuff every day, my ass.
Well, I mean, I learn
Every day he comes in.
every
Every
day.
day he's in there. Oh,
I learn stuff every day, but I don't actually do stuff every day.
You are
Yeah, we're
What
gonna have to change the name from Yogi to Guru.
Well, I can tell you what I do every day is season in the steakhouse. I do the.
Hey.
I want to say that. All right, so let me give you my pitch on the steakhouse, right? So I started out with a 7-ounce steak, a little baby bitch steak, right? I got a 148-ounce steak right now, and I season
Let's
that thing.
go.
I season that thing daily. I haven't
See,
served
he's
dinner
not bitching
once.
anymore. He used to bitch about that little ass steak.
That
Bro,
little
I
ass
started with
steak,
less than that, Joey.
little ass steak.
Right?
Yo, you know
Yogi
who actually
started
started me out?
small, built it up
Wavy
to a
started me
beast.
out. Wavy started me out. He gave me 14,000 Thunder tokens. He was like, give this a shot. So I think, okay. And this was a while ago. So I kept going. And I talked to Chronoballs because I felt like he had the algorithm figured out. I was like, what do I do? And because Alpha wasn't
Oh
responding to my
man.
text messages. And
Balls put you on? Chronoballs
he,
put you on?
Chronoballs
My man
put me
was
down.
like what was it? Like
He was
double he
he
would
was killing it.
he would
I was doing
compound
it twice a
twice a
day.
day.
That's what I was doing. So I would do. Actually,
Full initial back in 5 days.
it was
Like
sick, dude.
crazy
Like
stuff.
it definitely paid off. I'm yielding like almost 5,000 Thunder tokens a day, and I just shoot them right back into the pool.
Hey. Well, this is before we wrap it up. I want to. Hey, Layla, what are you trying to do to me? Get out of here. Before we get out of here, I want to remind people that if someone sent you Thunder like Joey, and now you're rolling in it because you figured out the system, spread that shit. Spread the love. Spread the Thunder. Show someone else how to do this.
And build LP.
And
Also
build
build LP.
LP.
That's what I
You
do
know,
with it. I just
we've
put
been
LP everywhere that you are, which is everywhere. So I just put LP
we've been doing
everywhere.
it the hard way. We've been telling everybody to build LP for their own good and for the good of the project because that's what it is. But like, we're about to have our very first incentivized reward pool for Thunder Crow LP. So I can only imagine where things go from there.
And I'm thinking about letting it like just rock out and not compound it or re-grill. And once those pools go open, I'll take that out and pair it up with some crow. I'm not going to split my bag. I'll just pair it up. But that's what I think I'm going to do. Just let that build up, serve dinner, steak.
That's how you got to do it. Listen, y'all, you ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. So drink some water, brush your teeth, Most important, own your keys, own your crypto. This is DeFi, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't ever forget it. Don't tell your seed phrase to anybody. Ever. Write it on a piece of paper. That is the only option. Write it on a piece of paper with a pen. Put it in a safe or put it someplace safe, and then please show someone else how to do this. That's what we've been talking, and it's really good to hear everybody's on the same page. So, good job today, everybody. Crofam for life. Lots of love.
See you at
See you in
9:30.
the morning. Yeah. 9:30. I'll see you there.
Later.
Peace.